The world looked a lot different 15 years ago. Cell phones weren't yet smart. DVDs came in the mail, and building a digital business meant buying and maintaining expensive physical servers. Amazon looked a lot different too. We were an e-commerce company in need of a new type of infrastructure to support rapid growth. We set out to create a common set of secure services, APIs, and developer tools that would go on to become AWS, the world's most comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud platform with Amazon EC2 at its core. It started in 2006 with a single instance. People could tap into virtually unlimited computing potential. Businesses of all sizes could move from idea to market faster without needing to build their own data center. Flash forward to today, AWS now offers over 400 instance types tailored for virtually any workload. To get here, we knew we had to radically innovate to deliver significant performance improvements and cost savings to our customers. We started by reimagining virtualization with the Nitro system, offloading capabilities to dedicated hardware and software, which allowed for faster innovation, better price performance, and enhanced security. Today, AWS supports more security standards and compliance certifications than any other cloud provider. The Nitro system accelerated our partnerships to deliver custom chips and new instance types with ever-broadening compute, storage, memory, and networking options. We also introduced our own custom processors with Graviton and machine learning chips with Inferentia, further optimizing cost and performance. As AWS grew, our scale allowed us to save money and then pass those savings on to our customers. We were able to introduce our first price cut in 2014, and purchasing options like EC2 Spot and AWS Savings Plans continue to help customers reduce and optimize costs. We're innovating with new services to extend our compute on premises, helping customers run and manage their applications wherever they are. In the last 15 years, we haven't slowed down. We've helped millions of customers, from the newest startups to the largest enterprises, lower costs and innovate faster. And together, we're just getting started.
I'm Rafael Kisumbing.
I'm Grace.
Representing the R users group of the Philippines.
I'm the CEO and founder of Filter.
Very excited to share AWS UG BuildHers Plus. I'm a volunteer and co-organizer.
Very important that you have the knowledge of what's the culture that you really want to put in place.
For us, it's really about finding really great, world-class digital and e-commerce talent. The Philippines has been a very good place to be.
Technology is actually a great equalizer. The community's inspiration is that, there's a safe space.
The fact that you joined, that's already a big step.
Having the platform of a very clear vision and values and a mission of the business, and empowering people to make decisions.
This will not be the only episode that you will see. We will have a lot more. I'd also like to thank our co-presenter, AWS and AWS Tech Lab. I'd like to bring into the stage Educacion's own Head of Product, Z. Gosalves.
Scope management is all about creating or scoping work to ensure that you are going to do the required work and you're not going to do what's not required. And uncontrolled work means that this is the kind of work that you define without adjusting the time, the cost, and other resources that you use. So, pwede kang mag-scoping konti as long as it will help you achieve your goal better.
The product owner has to make a decision whether or not this change has any value to the goal that they're trying to achieve.
Pero what we don't see or sometimes fail to see as in space management, these are the unrealized values na product for deliverables.
And what are the most pressing, most pressured affinity that we would like to first address?
I'd also like to thank our co-presenter, AWS and AWS SIG Lab.
In today's world, businesses are tasked with growing revenues faster than ever before. Building new business applications to generate new revenue streams quickly is critical. Traditionally, businesses would have to wait on IT to provision servers, build the application, test it, and if it didn't happen, start all over again. This process could take months. What if there's a better way? There is. Leveraging Amazon Web Services building blocks, you can easily develop applications to build new revenue streams for your business. Amazon EC2 instances span across a number of different performance levels to support your application's requirements. AWS Identity and Access Management allows you to control who accesses your applications. AWS OpsWorks allows you to easily deploy and manage your applications so you can focus on what matters the most: revenue. AWS brings together the services needed to build and run your applications seamlessly. What does this mean for you? More time to focus on creating value for your business. Learn more about Amazon Web Services today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the StackLeague Product Philippines session. I'm Casey Kalunad, and I will be your host tonight. We have an amazing resource speaker for this session who will share with us all about the basics of product management. But before anything else, we'd like to give you an overview of StackLeague, especially if it's your first time to join a StackLeague event. Everyone, please help me welcome Mr. King Bartolome, our growth associate.
Thank you, Casey, for that introduction. Again, good evening, everyone. My name is King Bartolome, and I will be presenting on tonight. I will be presenting a brief introduction of StackLeague. So, what is StackLeague? StackLeague is the Philippines' first year-round programming tournament with its mission to develop programming leaders to inspire a nation into coding. StackLeague is powered by StackTrex, fully automated talent analytics and assessment platform, to which StackLeague gather thousands of IT students and professionals to compete and rank amongst the best programmers in the country. For those who were wondering what are the benefits that they can leverage or they can get when they join StackLeague, StackLeague, which was launched last March 16, is a pioneering programming league gathering over 5,000 tech talents across the country to test their coding acuity with the promise of nationwide recognition, thousands of prizes, hundreds of tech job opportunities, and invitation-only events. But wait, there's more. We have a cash prize for this league. From 200,000 pesos, the cash prize pool is now at 300,000 pesos, and it will continue to increase. Of course, Stack League wouldn't be possible without our partners. So we have Job Street as our co-presenter. We have our gold sponsors, Microsoft, Workbank, and Rakuten Viber. For our silver sponsors, we have AWS and Caliber. And for our bronze sponsor, we have Accenture, and our media partners, Inquirer.net and SparkUp. Of course, we'd also like to thank our community partners who help the league reach as many programmers in the country as possible. Moving forward, for those who are new at Stack League, this is how the ranking system works, and you will start at the bottom with 0 points. The more points, or you solve as many challenges as you can, and you will earn corresponding points. The more points you get, the higher your ranking goes, and the more opportunities are unlocked for you to access. Moving forward, these are the programming languages, or these are the supported programming languages of the league. We have JavaScript, Java, Python, C Sharp, and PHP. To share to everyone, one of the highlights of StackLeague is the weekly ranking per both individuals and team category. So you can find the weekly top 10 on our StackLeague website, and you can also view the overall top 50 players. For those who, and we also have the featured programmer campaign, wherein if you become part of the weekly top 10, you will be featured on our Stack League website and our different social media platforms. Here you go. And then for those who haven't reached the bronze level yet, you can take the bronze level training so you can conquer Stack League bronze level challenges and get access to tech job opportunities. Visit this website, bit.ly/bronze level training, or as shown on your screens. And for individual players, you can also join the Stack League playoffs. It is a single elimination tournament featuring all monthly qualifiers, where all weekly top 10 Stack League participants will automatically be invited to the monthly qualifier rounds. Here's a short clip for you to see. Moving forward, Stack League playoff season for the October qualifier round has already opened and is still ongoing. If you want to learn more, visit stackleague.com. And that sums up our overview with Stack League. Back to you, Casey.
Thank you, King, for giving us a short introduction of what Stack League is all about. So, if there's anyone here interested in joining, just visit our website. Now, before I introduce to you our speaker, I am excited to announce that we are giving away two AWS Stack League t-shirts. So here are our mechanics. So this is how you're going to join the giveaway. First, during the session proper, a code will be flashed on the screen, which you will use to submit your raffle entry. Next is submit your code and details via bit.ly/StackLeague Product PH raffle. So you can open the link in advance if you want. And the two winners will be picked via random generator. Winners will receive the details on how to claim their prizes through their registered emails. The winners will also be announced at the closing program. So keep a lookout for the session code that will be flashed on the screen all throughout the session. So also try to stay with us. Keep tuning in because we will announce the winners later at the closing program. Okay, so that's for our giveaway t-shirts. Now, may I also remind everyone that if you have any questions for our resource speaker this evening, you can type them in the comment section. We'll address them later at the Q&A session. Okay, so now it's time to introduce our speaker. She has been in the tech and digital marketing industry for 10 years. As a product owner, she spearheaded Chrome extensions products related to secure browsing in a startup company in the past. She also has experience in building other web apps and mobile apps. Currently, she is the marketing director of Venue and is a co organizer of Product Philippines, heading some product developments. On top of these, she also runs her own small freelance business where she manages a group of freelancers offering digital marketing services. Let's all welcome Miss Anne Balmoria, Good evening, Miss Anne. Oh, Miss Anne, excuse me. I think the mic is on mute.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, there we go. Okay, good evening again, Miss Anne.
Yeah,
Welcome.
good evening, PC. Thank you, thank you. And thank you everyone for joining. I see a lot of students in our comment section. So I guess most of our participants tonight are mostly students. Are there any professionals, right? I mean professional participants today? But anyway, thank you guys for joining. And I guess I'll start. Okay. So again, good evening, guys. My name is Anne, and today we're going to talk about the basics of product management. And I believe since most of you guys are students, it's either you are required to join this event for school, or you are really interested to take a path in product management in the future, right? So just like what Miss Casey said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and we'll try our best to answer all your questions later on. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is I'm going to give you guys like a short lecture and share you some knowledge about product management. And then later on, we're going to have like a short simulation for you to better understand how things work. And I'm hoping that by the end of the session, you guys will have a better understanding and hopefully appreciate also product management. And one day when you graduate, hopefully we can see each other or one another in the industry, right? All right, so before I go to like the product management discussion, let's differentiate first the project manager from product manager or product owner. So especially here in the Philippines, maraming nalilito sa product manager at saka project manager, because in reality, meron talagang overlap yung mga roles ng dalawang to. But tonight, let's see kung ano ba yung pinagkaiba nila. So in my example here, I have Jen. She is a project manager. And I have John, who is a product manager or a product owner. So let's start first with project. When we say project management, ano ba yun? Diba? Bakit ba may project management? So let's define first the project. You can think of it as yung project ninyo sa school. So it's a group of tasks that need to be delivered at a specified time and within a given constraints. So for example, ng yung mga professors at a specific time. So for example, okay, submit your term paper on this date. Or submit your essay not later than Monday at 5 p.m. And then yung essay ninyo dapat hindi more than 500 words, ha? So that's a project. And in an organization, especially in the tech industry, may mga ganong task. Especially for bigger organizations, they would have like several projects all at the same time. And ang nagmamanage nun, si project manager. Okay. So, specific to tech industry, ano ba yung mga tasks na kasama kay project manager, right? First, excuse me, it's budget allocation. So, kapag binigyan ka ng project, it's the task of the project manager to define the budget allocation. And then team organization, task planning, progress updates, and conflict resolution. So, in a nutshell, the job of a project manager, or in this case, Jen's job, is to make sure that she does everything in her power to deliver the project on time. So, parang sa school lang din, dapat masubmit ninyo on time, because kung hindi, pwedeng bumaba yung grades ninyo or pwedeng bumagsak kayo. In a professional setting, kapag ka hindi na-achieve ni project manager, hindi na i-deliver ni project manager yung specific project, then pwedeng malugi yung kumpanya kasi syempre may cost yun. And in worst cases, pwedeng magsara yung kumpanya kapag laging ganun yung behavior. So it's really very important na si project manager delivers her or his job well. Another example is this event, right? So there's a project manager assigned to this event, and that project manager's job is to make sure na mag-go live tayo at this time today with you. So now we can say that the project manager did his or her job because we're talking. I mean, we're here now live, right? Kung hindi na to nagawa, kung hindi na manage ni project manager to, then wala tayo dito ngayon, and pwedeng, syempre, it's not a good thing for StackLeague because nai-announce na nila na magkakaroon ng event like this, right? So I hope that clears it. But if you have other questions about project management or being the task of project manager, feel free to leave them sa comment section. Now let's move on to product. Okay, so ano ba yung product manager? Product manager, let's define first pala kung ano yung product. Obviously, product or produkto is an object, diba, service, or system available for consumer use. Take note that a product is available for consumer use. Meaning, kapag gumawa ka ng produkto, dapat may gagamit na customers, right? And that is exactly the job of a product manager or a product owner. So, in our example, si John yung product manager natin, di ba? Don't get confused, by the way, because some organizations call this role a product manager and others call it product owner. So, may mga iba't ibang titles yan, but for this talk or for the sake of this conversation, I'm going to use product manager. Okay? So, as a product manager, his tasks include market research. Again, kasi magde-develop siya ng product. So, kailangan marunong siya or makapag-research siya sa market kung kailangan ba yung product niya. Second, it's also his task to ideate, diba? Mag-isip siya, anong mga product ba yung mag-work sa market? Or anong product ba yung gusto ng boss ko? How will I deliver it? Stuff like that. It's the task of the product manager to make sure that those things happen. And hindi lang yun. End-to-end ang trabaho ni product manager or ni product owner. Aside from thinking kung anong product ang mag-work, dapat isipin din niya kung bebenta ba to sa market. Alright? So, it's an end-to-end process. Then, of course, task din niya yung roadmap planning. Roadmap planning is just a fancy term of scheduling the things that need to be delivered, as well as their schedule. And then strategy and vision for the business or for the product that he's building. And of course, communication with stakeholders. I'm sure you guys know naman or familiar naman kayo sa term na stakeholders, right? It's basically everyone in the organization and the customers na siniserve ng product manager. All right. So, in a nutshell, John's task as a product manager is to make sure that he creates a product that meets his stakeholders' expectations and sells in the market. Sobrang importante, guys, na ang product owner or product manager, dapat ang end goal niya lagi is bumenta tong product to sa market, right? Because essentially, a product manager is a business person. Yes, the product manager is a business person in the organization. Responsible siya for the business growth of his product or sometimes business growth of the whole business unit. Okay, so now, for example, you want to be a tech product manager. Ano na yung gagawin mo? Diba? Parang, it's exciting. I get to build my own product. Parang ang fun nun and it's business related. So, gusto ko na, anong gagawin ko? Diba? Ano nang gagawin mo? Here are some of the most common questions that I get. Personally, I get it whenever I go out or whenever I do talks like this. And yung mga interested people or yung mga tao who are interested to move into the product management career, they would always ask these questions. So, for example, do I need to be a technical person to be a product manager in the tech industry? Do I need to know how to code? Do I have to be an industry expert? Do I need to have a master's degree? Right? Kasi parang ang fancy nung role eh. Parang, you get to develop the product, you get to manage the business. So do I have to know all these things to be a product owner or to be a product manager? A quick answer to that is a big no. No, okay? So not necessarily. Although all those things that I've mentioned in the previous slides are all great things and really good to have if you want to be a product owner, they are not necessary for you to be in that path if you really want to. So, bakit naman? Again, just want to reiterate that a product manager is or acts as a mini CEO of or in the organization, right? So meron kayong boss or ito yung organization ninyo, and then you have all sorts of products down below. And then si product manager, for example, siya yung in charge sa product na to. Then he or she is the mini CEO of that product. So let's start with the soft skills needed. Ano ba yung mga importanteng bagay? And for me personally, soft skills are better than hard skills in a way. I wouldn't say that hard skills are not important. Of course, it is very important, but hard skills can be learned. So let's start first dun sa mga soft skills na kailangan natin, or yung mga bagay na, soft skills na kailangan ng isang okay na product manager. Ano ba yon? First is the strong communication and listening skills. Okay, so bakit ko siya kailangan? Bakit kailangan ko tong skill na to if I want to be a product manager? Simply because as a product owner, as a product manager, you will be talking to a bunch of people from different departments, from like different backgrounds, ganon. So kailangan ma-communicate mo sa kanila properly kung ano yung vision mo doon sa product na binibuild mo. So for example, kausap mo yung mga devs, kausap mo yung mga QA, kausap mo yung CEO mo, and yung customers mo. So if you do not have like a good communication and listening skills, it will be hard for you not just to communicate to them, but also to serve and to understand what they want. And if you do not understand that, how can you build a product that works, right? So that's really very important. Number 2, a good product manager should have a business understanding and strategic thinking. Kasi again, you are the mini CEO, you are the CEO of that product. And if you do not know the business behind it, or if you couldn't think strategically para mai-place ang product mo sa market, then it wouldn't sell. And if it won't sell, pwedeng mawala yung product mo. Well, I mean, what's the sense of building a product if you're not going to sell it, or if you're not going to have users who will use it, right? And then the third is leadership skills. So, bakit importante ang leadership skills? Again, you are building a product and you are talking to different people. You have the vision for that product. So, it's really important that you have that skill para i-lead mo yung mga tao towards your vision. So, for example, I'm building a mobile app. I'm building a mobile app. Now, ito yung vision ko sa mobile app na to. How would I make sure as a product manager that these people behind me will follow my lead para ma-build ko yung product na gusto ko? Diba? If you do not have the leadership skills, then it would be hard, a lot harder for you to make sure or to deliver the product that you are building. But, things like this, you can learn it along the way. Fourth is flexibility. Now, this is, I'd say, one of the most important trait of a good product manager. Why so? Because things are changing. There are a lot of things that, like unforeseen things that just happen. Kaya nga, unforeseen sila. Pero, minsan a product manager isn't prepared that this will happen, diba? So as a good product manager, you should have plan A to plan Z if possible, or if not, then you should be able to adapt quickly to whatever changes is happening around you. So one good example is this pandemic. So imagine you're a product manager and then nag-build ka ng product na i-project mo na siya, okay, 2020 is my year. 2020, I will launch the product that will have this amount of revenue. And then the pandemic happened. What will you do now? Right? A good product manager will be able to turn that situation around and actually make things work for his or her project. So you really have to be flexible and make sure that, okay, if this happens, then ito yung gagawin ko. If this happens, then ito. So, yun. Because if not, then what's the sense? I mean, diba, parang if the pandemic happened, hahayaan mo na lang ba na mawala yung product mo just because something happened? Of course, hindi. You will do everything in your power to make sure that your product will still go. And then last but not the least, time management. Time management is very important. Again, especially if you have big projects. Kasi yung mga tasks, like sabay-sabay silang nangyayari, and kung hindi ka marunong mag-manage ng time mo, pwedeng matambakan ka ng work, pwedeng even masacrifice yung team mo kasi hindi na nila alam kung ano yung uunahin. And it's your job as a product manager to make sure that the roadmap or yung scheduling mo is neat and clean, and to make sure that you launch your product on time. And may mga ano pa dyan may mga hindrances pa dyan in between. So it's also your task to make sure to manage them well para mairaos mo yung product mo, di ba, to launch. So again, those are the soft skills, but let's not forget the hard skills as well. Although personally I think soft skills are better than, or I would rather hire someone with a good set of soft skills versus a good set of hard skills pero wala nung soft skills na kailangan ko. Because again, hard skills can be learned. If you have the right mindset, if you have the right attitude, all these things, you will learn it along the way. So ano ba yung mga hard skills na to na importante for a product manager or a product owner if you want to, take a path in this, or take a career in this path? First, you need to have an understanding of what a product life cycle is. So you can go ahead and Google this. I won't explain it in detail now. There are a lot of YouTube and Google articles out there who will explain explain this. And then understanding of web development. It's not necessarily just web development, guys. What this means is you as a product owner should have an understanding of how things work within your project. So for example, you're developing a mobile app. As a product owner, it's not your job to do the coding, diba? Or to design the whole app. But it's your responsibility to understand how things work. Okay, so ano ba yung mga technology that affects this? For example, paano ba nagwo-work itong sistema na to and all that? And you will learn that by talking to those people involved in that specific task, to your designers, for example, or to your developers. So, you need to be hands-on. Kumbaga, kailangan mo maintindihan kung paano ginagawa yung bagay na gusto mong gawin in order for you to successfully deploy a product, a good working product. Third is writing technical specs and requirements. Of course, since we're talking about being a product owner in a tech industry, kailangan marunong ka magsulat ng technical specs and requirements para maintindihan siya ng team mo. Conducting market research and knowledge of user experience best practices. Now, why is this important? User experience is really very important because it can make or break a product. No matter how good your goal is, no matter how you give your best to developing like a very wonderful product to your, at least to your opinion, kung pagdating yan sa market, hindi yan gusto ng user, hindi nila yan bibilhin or hindi nila yan tatangkilikin. Right? Ilan na ba? Even to yourself, and for sure kayo may mga nagamit na kayong apps before na parang pag-download nyo pa lang ang bagal, or nung nag-navigate kayo, hindi na siya happy, ganyan. So, di ba nag-uninstall kayo? Yun yung ayaw natin mangyari if we are a product owner. We want people to have the best experience possible para i-keep nila yung app natin o yung kung ano man yung product natin. So, if there's one thing, guys, that I realized and I would like to really share with you, na for me is very important, it's agility. Like, you really have to be agile as a product owner, as a product manager, and you have to educate your team as well on how to be like that. Kagaya na sabi ko kanina, as a product owner, you have to be flexible. Now, it's actually a good thing because may mga different product development methodologies in the market or in the industry na ganito yung process, or that would help us be agile when building our product. So today we're going to talk or to revisit two of those methodologies. One would be the waterfall method, and then the other one is the Agile method. Who among you here yung nakarinig na ng waterfall at saka agile? Meron ba? Pag-aralan nyo na ba sila? Well, kung hindi pa, let's discuss it very quickly. Okay, so the Agile software development is based on an incremental and iterative approach. Paano ba yun? So, later on, I will discuss it. But before that, the idea of the Agile method is the change feedback loop. So, basically, this method encourages the product team to change their requirements according to the feedback that they're getting from the customers. So, for example, yes, SLDC. So, for example, nag-release ka ng product. Tapos, pag-release mo, akala mo perfect na siya, akala mo ay, naku, magda-download nito, ganyan, di ba? Pero, pag dating ng market, walang nag-download, ang dami nag-uninstall. So, as a product owner or as a product team, applying or using the Agile Method, titingnan nyo kung ano yung feedback nila nung customers nyo, right? And then, based on the feedback that you'll get, i-change ninyo ngayon yung requirements ninyo para sa susunod na iteration or para sa susunod na release. So, for example, nalaman nyo, ay, sabi ng users, mabagal daw mag-load yung ganitong page. That's why they're uninstalling. So, as the product team, that will be your responsibility or that will be your priority na sa susunod. Because, again, agile kayo. You're not just parang stuck dun sa original plan niyo. It's changing. That's the idea behind it. Okay, so let's see how this works. But before we do that, balikan muna natin ng konti yung history. Okay, so do you guys know what this is? Itong nasa picture natin ngayon. Yes, it's a car, and specifically, this is the Ford Model T. So, it's the first affordable automobile na ginawa ni Ford. But, even though it was named as the most influential car of the previous century, this was revolutionary not because si Ford to or dahil affordable siya. It was revolutionary because of how it was made. Kung paano ginawa tong kotse na to actually changed a lot of things because they pioneered the assembly line system. Familiar ba kayo sa assembly line system? Okay, so the assembly line system is still being practiced up until today, even in, especially in factories, mga ganyan, where what they do is nakahiwa-hiwalay yung mga trabaho. Excuse me. And then there's like a specific department for a specific task hanggang sa makomplete nila yung trabaho na yun. Specific to Ford's example, dati kasi pag nag-build ka ng car, there's one person responsible for building the whole car. And syempre matagal yun, 'di ba? Kasi ginagawa niya lahat. But with the assembly line approach, what they did was inisa-isa nila yung parang pinira-piraso nila yung mga trabaho. So for example, instead of having one person building the whole car, nag-start muna sila na okay, may isang tao na gagawa ng pintuan, for example, and then may isang tao na magpipintura, may isang tao na mag-aayos ng makina. So step by step siya hanggang sa dulo, kukumpletuhin nila, mabubuo na yung car. So that process actually yielded a very high efficiency rate. Kasi you get to have an expert in every step. 'Di ba? So, mabilis niya nagagawa kasi isa lang yung trabaho niya eh. And that process actually became the inspiration behind the waterfall model. I don't know if you can see it. Medyo maliit pala ata yung screenshot ko. But just to give you quickly an idea kung ano yung waterfall, ito siya. Makikita nyo merong list of tasks. Diba? Tapos may Gantt chart ang tawag natin dito. So, mayroong list of tasks. Tapos, step by step siya. The idea is, hindi ka magpo-proceed dun sa next task hanggat hindi ka tapos dun sa una. Okay? And then by the end of it, expected na yung full launch nung product mo. Okay? So, it's actually a very great process. It's easy to use, and at the time, it was very efficient. It's also very progressive and well documented. So, itong tatlong to, yung mga traits ng waterfall that made it a really famous method when building a product. However, as much as they're all good and fun, there's one loophole. Okay, the waterfall process is not very friendly when it's time for a change. So, kung babalikan natin kanina yung pinakita ko, di ba naka-step by step siya? So, isipin nyo, what if something happened during the building of the product? Hindi kayo agad-agad makakabalik dun sa una. In most cases, you have to redo it. Kasi nga, dependent sila sa isa't isa. So, that being said, dyan na ngayon pumapasok si Agile Process, or that's where the Agile Process comes in handy. So imagine waterfall as this one. Kumbaga parang it's one huge big project. Tapos medyo mabigat siya, 'di ba? Kasi isang buo mo siyang bibit-bitin eh. Whereas yung Agile Process, pipira-pirasahin mo siya, hati-hatiin mo yung task, hati-hatiin mo yung targets mo hanggang sa mabuo mo yung product na gusto mo. That way, it's a lot faster and it's not as heavy as like building one product in one go, or building the product in one go. So both of these guys are methods that are still being practiced until today. Some organizations are still doing the waterfall process, but most organizations now, especially startups who are building like web-based products, are already doing the agile process because it's cost efficient and not as time consuming as the waterfall. Cost effective. So in a nutshell, ito yon, pros and cons of each method. Hindi ko na siya i-discuss, but you guys can take a screenshot if you want to, if you need it for school or something. Right. So just to quickly sum it up, ito yung difference ng agile and ng waterfall. Ng agile and ng waterfall process. So sa waterfall, minimum working products siya. Take note ha, minimum working products. So the product should be working. So kunyari nagplan kayo, o magre-release muna kayo ng minimum working product here. Tapos titingnan niyo kung ano yung feedback ng customer or ng market. Based on that, magbe-build kayo to release another version of that product na mas better na. But of course, it still should be working and serving according to the purpose or according to the demands of your market. Okay? Whereas sa waterfall, parang sa waterfall kasi nakaplan ka na okay, magde-develop ako ng app, ganyan. Tapos requirements, design, develop, test, tuloy. Tapos i-release mo siya. Eh, di ba, development takes a lot of time eh. Minsan, it can take up to a year, depende sa project mo. So, maraming nangyayari sa loob ng isang taon. And in most cases, by the time na nag-release ka na ng product mo, hindi na siya gusto ng market. That's why Agile is much more efficient. Depende syempre sa settings ng organization. So there's this concept in Agile methodology that's called MVP. Are you guys familiar with what MVP is? Meron ba? Meron bang nakarinig na ng MVP before? So you might, or some of you might think na yung MVP is like sa NBA. It's something like that. Pero hindi siya ganon. MVP here means minimum viable product. Yes, Alan, you're right. It's minimum viable product. Good job. So what's this, diba? A minimum viable product is a product with just enough features to satisfy early customers and to provide feedback for future development work. Yes, Jay. Good job. So, pag sinabi nating minimum viable product, guys, hindi siya yung minimum version ng dine-develop niyo ha. It has to be viable, meaning it has to be usable. It has to serve the purpose nung dine-develop ninyong product. But it doesn't mean that it has to be like the best version of it. Okay? All right. So, ito siya. Madami kasing misconception about the MVP idea, and even myself at some point when I was doing product management, mali din yung understanding ko nung una sa MVP. Okay, pero ano ba siya? So when we say minimum viable product, ang iniisip kasi ng iba, okay, sige. So for example, in this scenario, our goal is to develop a product that would bring a person from one place to another. So alam niyo na, okay, kailangan natin ng sasakyan. Ang MVP approach is not this. MVP is not the gulong first, or MVP is not a piece of the car. 'Di ba? Again, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, when you're building an MVP, it has to serve its purpose. So ano ba yung purpose natin again? To bring a person from one place to another. So your MVP could be this first. And then, kasi 'di ba itong skateboard, It can bring a person from one place to another. Pero syempre, may mga ano pa siya, may mga tawag dito, may mga downsides pa siya. Like hindi siya safe or isa lang yung pwede. So anong gagawin mo? Then for your next iteration, pwede ka nang gumawa ng scooter. And titingnan mo ulit yung feedback ng market mo. O gusto nila yung mas madali or yung pwedeng may angkas, ganyan. So okay, then build ka ng bike. All these are, so your MVP is this one. And then you continue to iterate and to iterate to improve your product until you develop your end product. So dito pa lang, first step pa lang, you're already serving your purpose, right? And then you get your customer feedback. Dito pa lang din, bumibenta ka na. Kasi again, it's very important for a product owner to sell his product to the market. But, sabi nga ni Steve Blank is one of the guys behind the lean, the lean methodology, or yeah. Sabi niya, you're selling, as a product owner guys you are selling the vision and delivering the minimum feature set to visionaries, not everyone. Again, you're selling the vision and you're delivering the minimum feature set to visionaries. So, kagaya dun sa example natin, gusto natin ng product na magbe-bring ng mga users from one place to another. Then, kailangan mong ipakita sa mga early adopters o sa mga early consumers mo na ito yung goal mo to help them or to make their lives easier. Right? So, hindi mo kailangan agad gumawa ng spaceship, for example. You can start with, minimum working products and then you iterate your way to success or to perfection, if there's such a thing. Okay. So, there's a 3-step process when building an MVP. First, you have to start with a single simple product solving a tiny subset of a grand problem. So kunyari, ang problema natin is water pollution, for example, or lack of electricity or something. It's a grand problem. But if you want to build an MVP, just choose a specific tiny or a specific subset of that big problem. And then you start creating a solution for that. So, yun muna yung iisipin mo. And then, you keep on iterating while, of course, constantly solving bigger related problems to your grand problem. And then, habang nag-iterate ka, you have to constantly communicate the vision of the grand problem that will be solved. So, for example, kung water pollution yan, ano ba yung pwede mong gawin? So, for example, mag-start ka sa water pollution ng dagat, kunyari. So, ano yung pwede mong gawin? Pwedeng manually, like, taking out the trash. Pwedeng ganon, di ba? And then, eventually, mag-iterate ka. Ay, pag manual, masyadong nakakapagod. Then, anong pwedeng gawin? Then, you can automate the process hanggang you keep on iterating it until maintindihan ng stakeholders mo kung ano yung binibuild mong product and kung paano niya sinusolve yung grand problem na in this case is the water pollution. Ganon. So for you to better appreciate this, let's play a game and I hope you guys will participate. Tingnan ko sa comment section kung ano yung mga masasabi ninyo. So turn your product manager mindset on, and then pag-isipan natin kung ano yung sagot dito sa problem na to. Okay, so humans need cheap and effective lighting during darkness. So kailangan natin ng mura tsaka effective na source ng liwanag during darkness. Ano sa tingin ninyo ang pwede ninyong i-build or yung first product or ano yung pwede ninyong gawin to solve this problem? Meron ba? Ano kaya ang easiest solution na magbibigay sa atin ng liwanag tuwing gabi? Candle? Yeah, pwede. Ano pa? So, we can start with fire, right? Kasi, bakit fire? Kasi guys, ang fire is free, 'di ba? Tawag dito, nung panahon ng early humans, ng mga Homo erectus, na-discover nila that they can rub sticks together and create a fire. So, when they created the fire, that solved their problem. So, tuwing gabi, meron na silang liwanag. But, the problem is, yung fire, hindi siya portable. 'Di ba? So, to improve this, ano na, ang next? Sabi ni Chris kanina, candle. So, yes, from fire, nag-iterate tayo, tapos develop natin yung candles or nag-start tayong gumamit ng mga kandila and oil lamps. Sa tingin niyo, ano yung downside naman nito? I mean, 'di ba, it already solves the problem, nakakapagbigay sila ng liwanag. Pero bakit ano kaya yung pwede pang ma-improve sa candles? So, kasi nung nagkaroon ng candles, okay na. They can already carry their lights as they move. So, nag-provide sa kanila to ng mobility. Whereas nung dati, nung apoy lang, dun lang sila sa kung saan sila, di ba? So, ano naman ang downside ng candle, guys? Okay, so candles and oil lamps, as much as they're helpful and improved, provided mobility, yes, Alyssa, you're right. It doesn't last long. And yes, Vincent, yeah, it's not enough light source. So, diba, it's not bright enough and the wind blows them away. So, ano kaya sa tingin niyo yung next na pwedeng gawin? Yes, it's also risky, diba? Ang cause pa ng sunog. Yeah, prone to fire. So, ano sa tingin niyo after lights or after candles and lamps? And again, hindi siya bright enough, diba? So, next is this. Yan. And then your home, and then it's powered by electricity already. Pero ano kaya ang downside naman nito? Yep, light bulb. Ano ang downside ng light bulb? Okay, so thanks to to the discovery of the light bulbs, mas dumali yung buhay ng tao. Hindi na ganun ka-risky kagaya ng fire and ng candle. However, yung feedback naman this time is hindi siya scalable. Brown out yan. Mahal yung kuryente, totoo. Pero sayang medyo mura naman yung kuryente dati. No, electricity wasn't an issue when the light bulbs were discovered. The problem with this is, although it serves its purpose of giving light during darkness, the cities grew along with the demand of widespread lighting. So, lumalaki yung population, umuunlad yung yung cities natin. Kailangan natin ng mas maraming ilaw, 'di ba? So, hindi sapat yung light bulb lang. Yes, Kate, you're right. So, ano na? Ang kasunod niyan is electricity, just like what you said, 'di ba? Kasi ang electricity, guys, which is what we're using right now, allows us to have a widely available source of power. So, lahat tayo ngayon in most cities may ilaw na. 'Di ba? Hindi na tayo natatakot na hindi na tayo nag-worry na kailangan pa natin magkiskis ng bato or basunog yung bahay natin dahil sa sa mga kandila, ganyan. Meron na tayong source of power that gives us light during the dark, and it's such a good product. However, electricity demand kept increasing. So we need alternatives. Ano kaya sa tingin niyo yung alternative for electricity? May mga nakita na akong sumagot dun kanina eh. Meron ba kayong idea? Okay, so the next one is yung mga sinagot ninyo kanina, solar power. 'Di ba? So, madami nang gumagamit. Yes, Alonzo, and Allen, madami nang gumagamit ng solar power ngayon. Pero hindi pa rin siya as widely used as the electricity. Bakit? Bakit po ganon? Kasi guys, ang solar power, as much as, it is renewable and ideal, it's too expensive. It will cost you hundreds of thousands to have your own solar power. So, kayo, sa susunod, sa tingin ninyo, ano kaya yung pwedeng ma-develop pa natin na product to address our need of light during darkness? Meron ba kayong ideas aside from solar power? 'Di ba? So, well, just like me, you and me, the next step or the next product is up to you. When you graduate and you actually like decided to nuclear power, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, it's a very good source of power, but I'm not sure kung like the safety and stuff. But I agree it's a good source of power, and maybe you can build something up that would have a better performance or a better working product that would serve the purpose of giving us light, right? So that's it. I think you guys learned a thing or two. Uh, in this session, I had fun. Thank you for salt lamp. Yeah. So the problem kasi with salt lamp, para din siyang yung scalability din niya. So yes, it's an affordable solution. Mas cheaper siya kumpara sa solar power. Kaso very limited, hindi siya scalable. Like it couldn't power the whole city, 'di ba? So, yon. Crank up flashlight. First time ko marinig to. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, Miss Casey, this actually concludes my talk for tonight. I would be open to answer questions.
Okay, thank you for the very insightful and informative session, Miss Anne. So now we open the floor for questions. You can type them in the comment section, so we will flash them on the screen here. But as we wait for the questions here, I do have one question, Miss Anne. A while ago, you mentioned about how one of the challenges of product managers would be some unforeseen events. So, question po, Miss Anne. If, let's say, in a very unfortunate event, we have that we will experience another pandemic or another pandemic will occur, what do you think is the best habit a product manager should practice?
That's a tricky question because it's really hard. But yeah, in terms of attitude, habit, and mindset, I would say being resourceful is one, and being positive, because I believe that there's always a solution in every problem. Like this pandemic happened at a global scale, but if you come to think of it, well, in most cases, and most of the countries are already like over it, 'di ba? Madaming mga bansa diyan, kumbaga parang wala ng pandemic eh. They are free to go out, they don't wear masks anymore. So, it means that there's that solution available. It's only a matter of finding what that solution is. Now, if we are not in that stage yet, then we need to think of something more. Maybe we need to learn from them, 'di ba? So, yeah, to answer your question, a product manager should always be positive. They have to, 'di ba? Because they share that energy to the team eh. If a product manager or if a product manager is negative, then maa-absorb yan ng team niya. So, ang ending, lahat tayo, sige, wag na lang, gano'n. So, positivity, resourcefulness. Again, there's always a solution to every problem. It may not be the solution that we want or a comfortable solution, but there's always a solution.
Okay, so like the product manager is the leader of the team, so he or she should also set the mood on the team, so that everyone would also be encouraged and motivated despite the unfortunate events that might unfold in the future. Okay, thank you so much for answering, Miss Anne. So we have some comments already coming in. We have from JZ Tan. Can product manager also be the product owner?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, yan, at least in the Philippine setting when we say product manager, sometimes it's product manager, product owner, sometimes it's one and the same.
Okay, so but it can also be like different, just the product manager or
Yes,
just the
depende
product
sa
owner.
organization. Yes,
Okay,
oo.
okay.
May ibang organization na different ang function ng product owner sa product manager, especially if we're talking about big products already.
Oh, okay. So it depends on the product as well. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you so much. We also have from uh Jaharis Galante. Miss Anne, sa real world corporate life po, yung product manager po ba sa IT department or marketing department or others?
Okay, so this is a fun question. A product manager is a standalone role. Um, like what I've said earlier, a product manager or a product owner is the mini CEO of that product, right? So, wala siyang sariling department. Siya ang head ng product team, I would say. Hindi siya under ng IT department, hindi rin siya under ng marketing department. But a product owner or a product manager leads the IT or leads the development department, and sometimes that includes the marketing kasi end-to-end yung process ni product manager. So, think of it this way. Ako, as a product owner, meron akong product na binibuild. Then, I work with different teams. I work with the development team or yung mga developers, tech team. I also work with marketing. And then, in some organizations, I would need to work with sales team. So, product manager is a standalone role.
Okay, so it doesn't really belong, again, so you've mentioned it doesn't really belong to a department because it taps to different departments in the company.
Yeah, but then again, different organizations, different settings. I wouldn't be surprised if may mga organizations na they tag the product owner as part of a specific department. But in essence, a product manager really is a standalone role kasi ikaw yung nagli-lead nung product team and you are talking to all these different departments.
Oh, okay. Because you oversee things
Yeah.
with regarding the product that the company is trying to sell. Okay, thank you so much for that answer. I hope that clears up for the question from Jiharis. We also have from Alisa Magallanes. Her question is design thinking a part of a product manager's responsibility po?
That's a smart question. It depends kung anong ibig mo sabihin sa design thinking, but yes. As a product manager, you have to design the business or you have to design the product. Kasi again, you're the one responsible for the vision and for the building of this product, right? So, you have to plot it, you have to design the product that you want, but it doesn't mean na ikaw yung magpo-photoshop, mag-design nung mga mock-ups, hindi siya ganon. But it's designing the business itself, business model, for example. It's part of the product manager's responsibility.
Oh, okay. So the product manager doesn't have to do all the work.
No. Yeah.
So they just have
You
to
have a
like
team.
envision. Okay, so they need
Yes.
to envision the product, how it's going to be implemented or advertised, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank
Yeah,
you
so they
so
can
much.
imagine. Yep, as a product manager, you can imagine yourself as someone na parang in a way you're a visionary, diba? Na okay, I'm thinking of building this product. So, in your head, dapat alam mo kung ano 'yon, and then you have to educate or you have to share it to your team para naman maintindihan din nila yung vision mo. But it doesn't mean that you have to do the legwork, specifically design.
Okay, thank you for that answer, Miss Anne. We have another one from Jiharis Galiante. So, ano pong course recommended for college to be a product manager? Ano po mga certifications recommend nyo after college?
Okay. So, ano to specific course, to be honest with you, wala. Okay, ako, I graduated IT. I just so happened that I graduated IT, but I have a lot of product manager friends who graduated business, graduated marketing, and sometimes may accountant, ganon. So, talagang hindi siya like requirement, at least in most organizations that I know. But of course, it will help kung meron kang background sa business, kung meron kang background sa tech, especially if you want to be a product manager in the tech industry. Recommended na certifications, walang like recommended. I mean, if you want to like learn how to do Scrum or yung mga methodologies like that, pwede kang kumuha ng mga certificates. But to be honest, and I'm not sure if some people might not agree, but at least in my experience and in my experience in the industry, walang kailangan. As long as you have the mindset, the soft skills and the hard skills that I've mentioned earlier, you're almost good to go. Yung mga certifications na yan are good to have, but it's not necessary. You can still land a product manager role sa mga kumpanya even if you don't have it.
Okay, so it would help if you do have a background in marketing or business. So, but it's not really like something that's really necessary, like how in other professions. And for the certifications, also you've said you can take them, of course, but it's not also really necessary. Of course, if you want to further or develop or improve, you can take them or you can have them. Also, product manager, I've also, if I remember, you've mentioned earlier, it's like a learning process also. So it's like you're growing with the product as well.
Yes, oo, different talaga siya per organization.
Okay, thank you so much for that. We have from AJ. Can a product manager or product owner po handle 2 or more project at the same time?
Yeah. Yes, that's possible. Again, depende siya sa organization. If you're building a small product lang naman, then pwede ka pang mag-take on ng other products. Like in my case, I used to handle like 2 to 3 products. Ganyan. But if it so happen na sobrang laki ng product mo, then in most cases, organizations will only let you handle one.
Okay, so you can handle. If you can handle it, you can oversee 2 or more. But maybe it's a recommendation. If it's a really big project, we can do one at a time, so you can focus more on that certain project. Okay, thank you for answering, Miss Anne. We have also from Nico Magalona. In your history for being a product manager in a long time, what is your some biggest challenge in your journey and how do you overcome on this situation?
Yan. Minsan pwede namang umiyak, guys. Hindi, joke lang. But it's true kasi as I've mentioned kanina, diba, the product managers or the product owners, we sit in between, or we are in between the organization and our customers. So both of those are your stakeholders. So kailangan mong i-please sila pareho. In my experience, the hardest part is convincing the management to do a certain thing. Tapos ayaw nila, it's either wala ng budget or they don't believe in your vision. Things like that happen. Like for example, may naisip akong magandang idea. Feeling ko magandang idea, I did my research, I have my data backing it up, and then I propose it to them, and then they would say no. Then as a product manager, minsan, especially kung bago kayo, would get hurt, diba? But in situations like those, all you have to think is you need to understand kung bakit sila nagno. Kasi guys, like different organizations, different needs, different budgets. At the end of the day, it's still money. Eh. So if you're proposing a project that's very mahal, then sasabihin talaga ng management, no, because we do not have the budget at the moment. And in that case, you do not need to be offended. You just have to think of another way. Kung paano ko ba makukuha ito given na ito yung constraints ko. So you need to have an open mind, talk to your CEO, talk to your manager, and then you can present them different options. It's hard. It's really hard, but that's the best way to handle it, in my opinion.
Okay, so whenever the product manager or the client doesn't see things eye to eye, so that's a big problem.
Yes.
But
Kasi, yeah, sorry, just want to add. Kasi we also need to understand as product owners or product managers na yung upper management, sometimes they are not our end user. So they do not understand how things work. So it's our job to make them understand that.
Okay, so we have to make them understand, and we have to also adjust depending
Mm-mm.
on their, as you've said or mentioned, depending on the constraints or the
Mm-mm.
limitations that we have. So it's also okay to cry.
Yeah, 5 minutes
And
joke.
yeah. And then, okay, so thank you so much. Next is from Angela May Toledo. What are the processes or strategies of the product manager in an e-commerce?
Oh, okay. Uh, ano ba? In theory kasi, the processes are all the same. For example, if you're doing the agile methodology, then it's the same. And it's always the product life cycle din naman, the fina-follow mo, di ba? But strategies, it differ. I haven't handled an e-commerce product, but I've handled as a product manager, but I handled an e-commerce product as a marketing person. And for me, it always boils down to your customer satisfaction. Um, if you want to build a working or a successful e-commerce platform, always talk to your customers. Always check the data, especially on your website or your app. You can check it using Google Analytics or even your Facebook data if you're running campaigns. But for me, ano ba, siguro yung pinaka-simple way is understand your data. Sino-sino yung pumupunta. Ano yung mga metrics na kailangan kong tingnan? Traffic, bounce rate, sessions, of course, conversions, yung mga stuff like that. I do not have the time to like super detail it now, but the gist is you have to make sure that you understand your data, and then from your data, learn kung ano yung mga kailangan mo pang i-improve, and then build that. Because and don't build a product or don't build an iteration based on your ano lang parang hunch. No, especially in e-commerce, it has to be always backed up by data.
So it's the difference between the products in e-commerce and the product that you can see physical is that with e-commerce you need to have a data backed up.
Yeah, actually, in all products, it has to be data-driven naman. It's just that specific to e-commerce kasi sobrang daming products. Like minsan sa e-commerce, may thousands of products, di ba? So, as a product owner, minsan you have to understand anong product yung bumibenta. Anong product yung bumibenta para ma-maintain mo yon or ma-improve mo pa. Anong product ang hindi bumibenta para maintindihan mo kung paano siya i-improve or kung paano mo pa siya ipopromote. Do you need a different design for this? Or is this something that the marketing team can fix? Yung mga ganon. And anong product yung olats talaga? Like, they don't sell at all. Anong pwede kong gawin? May mga customers ba? May mga specific customers ba ako na pwede ko pa rin bentahan ito? Do I have to bundle it with the selling products? Stuff like that.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Miss Anne. Next, we have from Chris Malaka. Should product manager must align to the mission and vision of the company?
Yes, always, always. As a product manager, you are you are serving the company. So lahat ng i-build mong product, it should be aligned to the company's mission and vision. And sometimes even though it doesn't align to your own like ideas, you have to make sure na align siya dun sa kumpanya because they're the ones paying you.
Oh, yes, that's right. So, yes, it is important that we align the projects that we have to the mission and vision of the company. Okay, this one is not a question. It's from Abby Miranda. Ang galing mo po, Miss Anne. I'm a fan. Wow.
Thanks,
Okay.
bestie.
So we have from Mika or Micha. If there's any from the participants who is being encouraged or desires to be a product manager someday, what one word would you want to say, or maybe an advice you want to say to them?
One word, go. Or push, ganun. But I'd like to say that you are, you can do it because again, as a product owner, hindi ka talaga tali sa specific specific course or anything. As long as you have the right mindset, right attitude, the soft skills and hard skills that's needed. Again, hard skills it can be learned, diba? So, syempre, pagka-graduate mo naman, you don't expect yourself to be a product manager agad. Baka kailangan mo mag-start as a business analyst or yung mga junior roles before you progress your career. That happens. So, don't be discouraged. Just go ahead and do it because I'm sure you can.
Okay, that's a very good advice, Miss Anne. So just go for it.
Mhm.
Okay, so take that first step. If you
Yeah.
want to become the product manager, then take that first step. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Anne. We have one last question, I think. Yes, one last question from Galiante.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go. Long-term career view po. What is the career progression of a product manager po? In your case po, na very accomplished now, what's next for you po?
Ah. um, ano ba, malawak kasi ang career projection ng ang path na 'to, eh, ng product manager. Uh, y as I've mentioned, 'di ba, you're like the CEO of that product and eventually I want to have my own business. So, ultimately, my goal is to run my own business. That's why, I'm starting like a small business on the side, ganyan. Um, but yes, long-term career, you can be a CEO, like really a CEO of a company. You can build your own business if you want to because you're already equipped with the right skills and knowledge coming from your experience. So yeah.
Wow, that's also a very good next step. If you,
Mhm.
because you know how the like the in and outs of marketing and making the product, you can even build your
Yeah.
own business.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. One last, okay, may pahabol tayong questions po. Again from Galiante. Uh, si Nam Dosan po ba ng startup Korean novela is an example of product manager or product owner, meaning CEO ng
um,
Samsung?
Uh, quick answer, si Namdo-san is a dev and no, hindi siya product owner. The product owner would be the girl. I forgot Susie Bay's name, pero pinatod ko rin yan. Susie Bay is the product owner and her sister is the product owner. Kasi sila yung may vision eh. Sila yung may idea, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
Namdo-san, specific to his character in that Korean novela, he is a dev. So, siya yung responsible sa tech side. But the responsibility, the one that has the responsibility for sales and growing the business and ideation was Susie. So,
Okay.
um,
So that's a very good example then.
buti
Okay,
na lang
so
naman siya, no?
oo nga. Alam natin kung ano.
True.
Anyway, so we have, okay, last pahabol na
Mhm.
question from Salvalion Julie
Mhm.
Fe.
Mhm.
What do you love about being a product manager po?
Oh, okay. I love the fact na sobrang dynamic ng role na 'to, that there's no it's never boring to be a product manager. If you like challenges, if you like solving problems, if you like talking to people and learning new things every day, this is the right role for you. Kasi hindi ka stuck in your desk doing the same thing over and over again. So, 'di ba, if you have a product, it's challenging but it's fun. So that's what I love the most, like the how dynamic this role is, and of course the opportunity that comes with it. Not to mention, guys, the pay. Product managers are in most cases paid higher than project managers, so that must give you an idea.
Yes, it can also be a drive.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's never boring because you get to
Mhm.
solve different problems or challenges that
Mhm.
come your way. So you always learn new things. So
Very
that's
fulfilling siya that way. Mhm.
especially if the product becomes or the launch or something becomes successful. So that's a very big accomplishment.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for answering, Miss Anne. Wow, so that sums up or wraps up our Q&A session. Thank you again so much, Miss Anne, for imparting your invaluable knowledge with us. Thank you also to everyone for your questions and comments. We hope this has been a very fruitful session. Thank you again, Miss Anne.
Thank you, guys. Let me just add pala. So please check out Product PH. And We also have events like this. So if you want to learn more about product management, you can always go visit our group and Facebook page. Thank
Okay,
you.
yes, please do. Please do visit Product PH Facebook page to get updates on their events if you want to learn more. Okay, thank you again, Miss Anne. And so, uh, we also have here to help us improve. We would like or we would love to get your feedback on this evening session. So here you can see the QR code. You can send us your feedback via the QR code flashed on the screen. There you go. So I'll freeze the screen there for a while so you can also send your feedback. We would very much appreciate it. And finally, before we go, I will now be announcing our two lucky winners from our raffle draw. So this giveaway, by the way, is brought to us by AWS Club Pilipinas. Thank you so much, AWS Club Pilipinas. Now, it's time to announce the winners. Okay, so the winners for this giveaway, this session's giveaway is, so we have two winners. Congratulations to, here we go. Congratulations to Nico Magalona and Alan Edward Uy. Again, the two winners for today's giveaway are Nico Magalona and Alan Edward Uy. Congratulations. Please, Nico and Alan, please check your emails on how to claim your prizes. So we will be sending you an email. So watch out for that. Congratulations again. And don't worry if you didn't win today's giveaway. We will have another giveaway on our next event. That's the Stack League PWA Pilipinas Introduction to Progressive Web Apps on October 21st. That's on Thursday at 8 p.m. Again, that's October 21, Thursday at 8 p.m. So please look forward to that. We will be having another giveaway on that event. Then our last event for October will be the Stack League Workbank Career Session Job Search Strategies on October 27th. That's on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Again, October 27th, Wednesday at 6 p.m. You can find the registration details on our Facebook page. We hope you can all join us again in the upcoming events. Again, thank you for joining us at this Stack League Product Philippines Basics of Product Management. If you also know someone who should be part of the league, please invite them to register now at stackleague.com. See you at the next Stack League event. Have a good night.